Biography of late Mrs. Victoria Emele, December 31, 1939 to January 18, 2023, 5 children, 13 grandchildren and 5 great-grandchildren. A widow who single-handedly raised her 5 children up to university education. Noble Lady Victoria Emele was born in a small town in Inyi. She was the second daughter of 5 children and grew up in a close-knit, hard-working family. Her father was a farmer/tailor and her mother was a homemaker. Noble Lady Victoria Emele had always been an exceptional student and had dreams of attending college to become a teacher. In 1957, Noble Lady Victoria Emele met and fell in love with a young man named Raphael. They got married and had 5 children over the next 10 years. Raphael was a federal civil servant correctional officer, former Nigeria prisons, and provided for their family. Noble Lady Victoria Emele put her dreams of becoming a teacher on hold to raise their children. In 1966, tragedy struck when Raphael was killed during the mass massacre of the Igbos in northern Nigeria in 1966. Noble Lady Victoria Emele was devastated, but she knew she had to be strong for her children. She had no college degree and no job, but she was determined to provide for her family. Noble Lady Victoria Emele took typist/secretarial jobs to make ends meet, and eventually landed a job as an administrative staff with University of Nigeria Enugu campus. She worked hard and was regularly promoted. Despite working long hours, Noble Lady Victoria Emele always made sure her children were taken care of. She helped them with their homework, cooked them dinner every night, and attended all of their school events. Noble Lady Victoria Emele knew that education was the key to a better life for her children. She encouraged them to do well in school and helped. Noble Lady Victoria Emele understood that education was the most important gift she could give to her children. She helped them with their homework every night, and when they struggled with a subject, she would find resources to help them understand it better. She attended parent-teacher conferences and communicated with their teachers regularly to stay informed about their progress and any areas that needed improvement. As her children reached high school, Noble Lady Victoria Emele began researching scholarships and financial aid opportunities. She encouraged her children to apply for as many scholarships as possible and helped them with their applications. She also talked to them about the importance of good, meager resources. Noble Lady Victoria Emele used her limited income to provide a good life for their children, despite facing numerous challenges. She used her meager salary to give her children a decent lifestyle. After the death of her husband, she was left to raise her 5 children alone. She was a single mother with a limited income, but she is determined to give her children the best life possible. She knows that it won't be easy, but she is willing to make sacrifices to ensure that her children have a bright future. She started by carefully budgeting her expenses. She cutting down on unnecessary expenses and focuses on the essentials. She made sure that her children have food, clothing, and a safe place to live. She also made sure, most importantly, that they have access to education, which she sees as the key to their future success. She enrolls them in a local school, and encouraged them to study hard and do their best. She also worked hard to pay for their school fees and other expenses. She knew that education is the best investment she can make for her children's future, and she is determined to give them every opportunity to succeed. In addition to education, she also made sure that her children have other opportunities to learn and grow. She encouraged them to join community organizations, sports teams, and other extracurricular activities. She knew that these activities will help them develop important skills and build relationships that will serve them well in the future. Despite the challenges she faces, she remained positive and determined. She works hard to provide for her children, and she never gives up on her dreams for them. Her children grow up knowing that they are loved and valued, and they are grateful for everything their mother has done for them. Thanks to her sacrifices and hard work, they are able to achieve success and lead fulfilling lives. Her faith in God, how she used it in her children's development. Faith in God can play a significant role, providing a source of hope, strength, and guidance during difficult times. She taught her children about God's love, mercy, and forgiveness. She read Bible stories to them, took them to church, and prayed with them every day. She believed that through prayer and faith, they can find strength and comfort during difficult times. When her children faced challenges, she encouraged them to turn to God for help. She told them that they can pray to God for guidance, wisdom, and strength. She also reminds them that they are never alone, that God is always with them, and that He loves them unconditionally. She instilled in her children a sense of purpose and responsibility. She taught them that they have a duty to use their talents and abilities to make the world a better place. She encouraged them to be kind, compassionate, and generous to others, just as God is kind, compassionate, and generous to them. As her children grow older, she continued to guide them through their faith to understand the importance of living a life that is centered on God's teachings and principles. She encouraged them to develop their own relationship with God, so that they too can find peace, hope, and guidance in their own lives. How she coped with the challenges of life as a widow and did not remarry, especially when it came to companionship. She seek support from her family and friends, particularly her late mother, for emotional support and companionship. She confided in them, shared her feelings and experiences, and engaged in activities together. To find companionship, she joined a support group like the Knights of St. Victoria. This provided a safe and supportive environment to share their experiences, seek advice, and make new friends who understand what they're going through. She volunteered to make new friends, and give back to the community. May her soul rest in perfect peace in Jesus' name.